Check some on YouTube. Yo, it's your boy MO3. Man, we're live. We're going down. I can't say that wet cash shit. Yo, what it is, man? It's your boy MO3 live in a Dallas Metro play. And if you're tuned in, then that shit whack in the bill. Hell no, fuck.
God. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know Fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm
saying. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but I ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep a pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion and L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cost account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in, early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's warning, my niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
Let's go. Salute to AB, my motherfucking sis. Let's go. We here for a good time, man. You feel me? Not a long time. Already. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to who is that? I think I missed it. Hold on, man. Salute to my sis AB, man, for renewing that membership and being locked in, man, for 8 whole months. And man, I most definitely appreciate L Boogie for coming through, man, with those jewels, man, those gifts. Most definitely appreciate it, man. Can I get a quick mic check real quick, y'all? Let me know if my mic sound good. We here for a good time, y'all, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? We are here for a good time, not a long time, man, because your boy, man, my sinus is tripping. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This Texas heat and the sinus season, that shit, I mean, that don't blend together. Okay, my audio good. Okay, that don't blend together good, child. You know what I'm saying? But trust and believe, we finna break some things down. We finna chop this recap. You know what I'm saying? And we about to get through it, man. You know what I'm saying? So do me a favor, man. Go ahead, hit the like button, share the live out, man. Once again, salute to everybody in the building. IGT, I see you, girl. Kimberly, I see your sis, man. Salute to all my beautiful sisters down there, man. I see each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my real bros, man. Easy, I see you, gang. You know what I'm saying? Salute, prize it. What's up with you, my girl? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Look, let's turn up. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't under the weather, but my sinus is most definitely tripping. That's why I was on my heels earlier. I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, get into the breakdown, like, because my sinus, man, I don't know, man. But we about to get through this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some shit for y'all. I got a lot to say. But you know what I'm saying? But we most definitely going to be here for a good time, not a long time. But I'm about to say some shit. Let's go.
Yeah. It's the MO3 sector.
You ain't gotta be till you ain't never been a starter. Now how in the fuck you getting active? On game. I'm up in the scope, swear to God. I'm clutching that ratchet. Yeah. Low key, I don't gotta be the trigger man to put an eye in a casket. On my mama, I'm too smooth on a bitch. Polo on a hoe, pimp magic. Yeah, I'm really the kid that did. Standing on business, ain't ducking no action. I really be popping my shit, but I'm humble in the bitch. I'm a silent assassin. On cam, niggas talk too much, ain't punching on none, they scared to duke it out. I'ma pull up in broad day like I'm on Broadway, step on the nigga and fly back out. The player been straight like that. I'm the triple D most hated. This shit really in me, not on me. Before I hate on a nigga, God take me. Lay me to rest in Sin City. I'ma stay litty and go into demon mode. I spin a block 88 times, but 88 times. You pussy niggas really trolls. Nigga SD is the illest. Niggas won't pull up and kill me. Niggas just bapping. Them off Dallas. Niggas some hitters. They pushing them foreigns, no rentals, or they big get lacking. I really got lost in St. Louis like bip niggas ready to shoot. Them niggas stay blasting. Man, I'm just going on that super. Niggas done wrote us some super. Straight out the pack. I'm ballin' like a nigga got lupus. From Dallas to LA like Luca. To get a new pack. Every day I wake up, it's payday. Go get to a bag, no play. Nigga be joshing. I do my little dance, the little trade A. I snuck in the club with Trey A. Your boy so flawless. All fuck niggas better duck before you get left on the sidewalk. I'm wearing my hair. Nah, I ain't trolling and beefing. Let me talk to you transparent. We stepping on haters. Dropping them bags on dummies. Know I'm getting to the money, getting to the paper. Like a godfather counting up hundreds. Like 3 got them sick to their stomachs on gang. So play it. Coming to the MO3 second like shit sweet, but it ain't easy. I like my bitches bad like juice box prize up over in BZ. I ain't got time to read no book. It's not on my watch. P, I lady like peaches. Fuck a pretty yellow face like Isha. Stacked up like Manny B. Ass and dumb, but I ain't talking on Gina. With 700 in the chat, all-star cast on the panel, the whole live get litty. You got Cap, NASCAR and Puff, Ani and Matamo don't play. MS Fred, gon' get witty. Shout out Big Baby. Shit tracks, get to the nitty gritty. Scratch your ass down like Nurse K. Guarantee she'll leave with a hurt face. What the fuck is Chanel? Swear to God, she doing the worst way. From Chinatown to ATL, I'm coolin' with the crew. I hit the tabernacle looking for good pussy too. To the T, I'm on the topic, no whoop-tee. Woo. On your top like Big Reed, free my nigga. Woo-ski, woo.
Let's go.
Ain't never been a star. On game,
hey.
Now how the fuck you getting active?
Salute the Wavy Gang, man. Happy birthday to your mama, man. Rest in peace to that beautiful lady, man. You heard me? Let's go, man. Keep your head up, gang.
Low key, I don't gotta be the trigger man to put an op in a casket. On them, I'm too smooth on a bitch. I'm polar on a hoe. Pimp magic. Welcome to the MO3 sector. Tread lightly in the MO3 sector. There dots in the MO3 sector. Win the wheel, but the niggas won't box in the MO3 sector. Take it paid in the MO3 sector. Fire you down to get laid in the MO3 sector. You can even get paid in the MO3 sector. Woo, woo. Welcome to the MO3 sector.
Let's go. Welcome to the motherfucking MO3 sector, man. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. Welcome to the MO3 sector, man. This is MO3 trial, day 2 recap, man. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I don't know if y'all heard me, man. I don't know if Wavy Gang still in the building. But if you're in the building, Wavy Gang, man, salute to you, my little bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, man. I seen the short you made about your mama's birthday. Bro, I lost my pops about the same time. I understand how you feel, man. Keep your head up. And happy belated birthday, man, to your sweet, beloved mother, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, keep her name ringing, man. I don't know if you're still in the building, man, but that's most definitely for you. You hear me, man? But salute to everybody in the building, man. Like I said, man, we here for a good time. We here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? I could barely talk. Let's go, Prize. I like my bitches bad like Prize. Let's know what I'm saying. Let's go, Prize coming through, renewing that membership, man. You know what I'm saying? Been locked in for 13 months, man. Let's go, Prize. Let's go, Prize. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely appreciate you, baby. You know what it is. You know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Some of y'all might, you know what I'm saying? Some of the membership game might be having some renewals, man. Y'all need to go, you know what I'm saying? Might need to go renew. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like the way that 13 months look on the screen, then go and grab a membership, man. And you too, one day can have a 13-month membership, man. You know what I'm saying? On one of the realest channels in the game. You hear me? Salute to my boy, Big L, for coming through, man, with those gifts, man. I most definitely appreciate it. If I missed any gifts, man, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But I most definitely appreciate it. And I received some Cash App yesterday. I ain't gonna say y'all whole name, but if you are in the building and you sent those Cash Apps yesterday, I apologize. My phone be on silent over here. I ain't really used to getting a lot of love on my Cash App. Now they support super chats and all of that, so hey, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But I most definitely appreciate y'all as well. I don't want to say y'all whole names or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But salute to y'all. Never forget, room 901, first member. You hear me? That's the first lady. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, first lady. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make them respect it. You hear me? Make them respect it. You know what I'm saying? But look, I ain't gonna do too much rambling. You know what I'm saying? My energy, I'm good. I'm good. But my allergies, I ain't gonna call them allergies, but it's like a little sinus thing. You know what I'm saying? This Texas is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But then on top of that, here and there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving a quick overview. It started out spicy, but then, you know what I'm saying, it got technical, which was still interesting, still very informative. We got into forensic sciences. We got into the apartment, the neighbor from the apartments. We got into the woman who provided the footage from the apartments. A lot of this stuff was going on, man. A lot of this stuff was going on. And I was just sitting back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting back, and, you know, because over here, you know what I'm saying, even though, you know what I'm saying, this is no longer legal chess, you know what I'm saying, legal chess have gave me the privilege to have a trained eye when it comes to legal strategy. You know what I'm saying? So I think I see what the state is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into it. Let me get up here to the comments so I can see. I'm over here in the studio looking at pictures. And oh, shit, my sound went out. Did my sound go out? Can y'all hear me? I ain't finna deal with this shit tonight. No sound. All right. All right, man. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. All right, so let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. But like I was saying, the day started off kind of spicy. You know what I'm saying? The day most definitely started out kind of spicy. You know what I'm saying? With the Jocy interview. Then it was still spicy with the neighbors. We got a chance to see some things we never seen before. And then it got real technical. You know what I'm saying? It got real technical. So let me get to my notes real quick. Y'all please forgive me if y'all hear me sniffling. Okay. Okay, y'all can hear. Okay, cool. Y'all forgive my audio, and if y'all hear me doing any sniffling, you know what I'm saying, y'all please forgive me. I ain't trying to be rude or sound disgusting over the airways. I'll try my best to put my mic up if I have to sniffle or anything like this, so y'all won't have to, because y'all anything like me. I hate going to people live and be hearing all that extra stuff. Money Bags, Alicia B. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? I'm just getting to my notes real quick, because like I said, man, we're here for a good time. We're here for a good time, but not a long time. You hear me? Not a long time. Not a long time. So let's start with Jocy. How about we start with Jocy? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh, running those ass shit. Hey, man. I'm over here looking like Roscoe. You know what I'm saying? We're looking like Roscoe off Martin. But so, let me ask this question first. And it's all good. But is there anybody in the building that is anti-Jocy? Anybody in the building that's willing to hit this panel that is anti-Jocy, they can hold a logical conversation. Now, if you a Jocy hater, I don't want to talk to you because there ain't no point to it. But if there's anybody that's just who don't hate Jocy, but they believe that she man, look, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit already, man. I'm sick of this shit. If this shit happen one more time, y'all, y'all might, I might just go somewhere else and get my shit out because I don't feel like dealing with this shit tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't feel like dealing with this shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like dealing with this shit tonight. I think I know what I need to do though, but I ain't got time to do it right now. I thought I fixed it earlier. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got time to do it right now. All right, so before I mess up again, man, let's go and get into it, man. So Jocy, and look, I'm not finna get into, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit. I'm following the trial, I'm following the legal shit, but I will say this. The defense did a good job today. Let me start out before I get into the notes. Let me start out with my raw thoughts and my raw opinions. You know what I'm saying? The defense did a good job today. I ain't gonna lie to you. But this what I want to say right here. Even though I don't think it's gonna happen, but I remember when Rainwater, Jocy, I don't know, was into it a few months ago. I hit Broadway panel, and the point I was trying to get across was, man, look, y'all claim y'all justice for MO3, but the more y'all sit here and do this back and forth blaming each other, but y'all helping the defense. Y'all are helping the defense, and it goes for everybody in this sector. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about people like me and my head over there talking to Key One, but from the looks of it, the state ain't bringing up none of this stuff. Y'all, the state is using everything those folks been online saying. The defense is trying to use that against Jocy. You know what I'm saying? The defense is trying to use all that against Jocy, man. You know what I'm saying? So shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shame on y'all, man. Y'all supposed to be big just for MO3, but y'all on here going hard on everybody besides the 4 people that's indicted on this for this murder. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all most definitely, and it's not a flex. It's not a flex that the defense bring your name up, like, or your country. That's not a flex. If the defense bring your name up, you probably doing something wrong. You probably doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and even the opposing stories, even lie a little bit, just to create reasonable doubts or to discredit a witness. You know what I'm saying? So just because the defense is arguing something at their mouth, that don't necessarily mean that it's true. All right, that does not necessarily mean that it's true. All right, so they was trying to most definitely paint the picture. They was most definitely trying to paint the picture like Jocy was the setup chick. You know what I'm saying? They was most definitely trying to paint the picture. Man, hold on, did it go out again? Because now I'm finna get about this bitch, man. I mean, look, do what we finna do. I'm finna go to Broadways, all right? This is what I'm finna do. I'm finna go over to the Broadways. I'm about to go to the Broadways, you know what I'm saying? And cause y'all wanna stay here or y'all want, you know what I'm saying? I got this new laptop and for some reason the Wi-Fi just clicks in and out. Hold on, let me see what's going on, man. Can y'all hear me? It's out again. Look, man. All right, look, man. I'm finna go to Broadways, dog. I'm not finna deal with this. This will be fixed tomorrow. I promise the guy on everything I love. This will be fixed tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with the audio. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna go over there and hit Broadway panel. You know what I'm saying? And I get my shit off over there a little bit more in full. Said no, it's not, Josh. So y'all good? Let me go and get this out the way, man. All right, so boom. So yeah, so they pressed Jocy. They was pressing Jocy real tough, you know what I'm saying, about all these little details to try to paint her as potentially the female that set this whole thing up. But let me tell y'all the nail in the coffin for me. What's the text messages? The text messages. Like, there's no way, you know what I'm saying? There's no way, man. You know what I'm saying? That this girl gonna set all this up and have that level of anger in those text messages. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The level of anger that girl displayed in those text messages, let me know. It most definitely let me know that she didn't like whatever had went down. You know what I'm saying? They said, who is Broadway? I came to hear you. Let's go. So, all right, so let's get to some of these notes. Let me get to them. Yeah, but it's most definitely a reason why the state did not fight none of this stuff back. It's a reason because it's irrelevant. The defense was really reaching. Yeah, that stuff. I mean, some of this stuff made sense, but they don't mean it's the truth. I could tell y'all a bunch of bullshit right now that makes perfect sense. I could tell y'all a bunch of bullshit right now that makes perfect sense. They can sound like it make perfect sense, but that don't mean that it's true. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that it's true. She said, Josh, you was shocked they were cussing each other out as if they were street enemies. Nah, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all doing this in trial coming? You know what I'm saying? But now it's a situation to where they finna use all the speculation that's out there about Rain against him. And they just tried to use all the speculation that's out about Jocy against her. You know what I'm saying? And the MO3 sector is the main people that's feeding this speculation. And that's why when trials start to get near, when Yellow Beezy got hit with that indictment, and I chose to start covering this case from a paperwork point of view, I stopped blaming people that weren't indicted. I stopped blaming people that wasn't indicted, because look, now you've given these people ammo. Y'all giving them ammo, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I think Jocy did good. Because again, I'm not getting into all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying, that the MO3, I don't care about that. It's trial time, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know what Jocy's job was on that stand. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people looked at her as she was getting interrogated instead of testifying. When you are called to testify on behalf of the state, right? That means the state wants you to testify to a certain thing. All right. When the state called you to testify, for example, let's take Randall Graham, right? The state just didn't call Randall Graham just so he can hit the stand and start talking. No, the state wanted Randall Graham to testify about a certain time, a certain thing, a certain event, a certain situation. And the same thing applies to Jocy. So yes, when the defense started to cross-examine her, it most definitely, she said Jocy got cooked. I mean, Jocy cooked the whole GRC. Let's go. My bad. I read that wrong. So when Jocy took the stand, when the defense started to cross-examine Jocy, yes, it got messy. Yes, it got juicy. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what the state wanted her to do, this is what the state needed Jocy to do. And this the only thing that mattered. Only thing that mattered as far as this trial go. Jocy was only on the stand to establish the beginning of the timeline. That's number one. Number one. One of the things Jocy was on the stand to establish the beginning of the timeline. Where did MO3 leave? Well, when MO3 came back to Dallas, he came to Jocy house. All right. When MO3 got unalive, leaving Jocy house. So Jocy sits at the beginning of the timeline. Do we agree on that? I'm about to run down a few things that the state wanted Jocy to establish. Number one, the timeline. Before you can get to the highway, before you can get to anything else, you have to start with you got to start with Jocy house. Number two, establish her relationship with Devin. So now we have Jocy apartment, the timeline, beginning of the timeline. Jocy established her relationship or lack thereof with Devin. All right, y'all following me? Hold on, let me go back to my notes to make sure I'm saying this the right way. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back real quick. So I don't want to give y'all no misinformation. I don't want to freestyle too much. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So it was the timeline, right? She sits at the beginning of the timeline. Then to establish her relationship with Devin. All right, to establish her relationship with Devin, and also establish her relationship with MO3. These are the things that the state wanted her to establish. This is not Devin Brown's case. All right, she's testifying in this trial because all this stuff is going to lead to Key1. All of this stuff is going to end up pointing to Key1. So establish her location in the timeline, establish her relationship with Devin Brown, establish her relationship with MO3, establish the fact that MO3 spent the night in her house. She established that. Okay, and I think that's it. Because after the spend the night, then when you leave, you know what I'm saying? And she also established what made her feel like the Devin Brown had something to do with it. Now, my point of saying all this is, right, all that other stuff don't matter. Exactly. Painting pictures. Because all of this stuff is going to lead back to Key1. All of this stuff going to lead back to Key1. Now, when the defense took the stand, it was most definitely interesting. You know what I'm saying? But like, I felt like the defense, when it came to Jocy, I feel like the defense did their job. They most definitely did a fair enough job to make her look not suspect, but they created this whole vibe like it could have been anybody. They did good on that, but it's a reason why the state didn't fight back, because the defense fight ain't the state's fight. The state just wanted Jocy. Oh, excuse me, y'all. The state just wanted Jocy to establish those things that I just read to y'all. All right, because then it flows into the next witness. It flows into the next witness, which was the next door neighbor. Hold on, which was the next door neighbor? Let me get to her name. Because y'all, I told her, like I said, I ain't gonna be here. I ain't gonna be here too long. Hold on. Let me see. Where we at? I want to get her name. It's not Liz Mathis Powell. Hold on. Let me see. Vanessa Armenta, the next door neighbor. All right, there you go. Appreciate that, Jessica. So look at the flow. Jocy established everything we just said. She established the timeline, right? The beginning of the timeline. Her relationship with Devin, her relationship with MO3, the fact that MO3 did spend the night and left her house. Jocy's job is done. That's why when the defense approached, the state didn't redirect. If the defense really, and pay attention to this trial, if the defense do any damage to a witness, the state will redirect to regain control of the narrative. They didn't do that with Jocy. You know why? It may was a big deal. It might was a big deal to the MO3 sector, but it's not a big deal to this trial. She reaching. Bree West was reaching. She made a lot of sense, but she was reaching. And the state sitting back like, you know what? We cool, because the evidence going to debunk all this stuff as we go on. All right? So so they went from Jocy to Vanessa Armenta, the next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Now let me read this. She established that she was an Arroyo apartment resident. Prosecutors called Armenta after Jocelyn Jackson finished her testimony. NBC trial coverage specifically identifies her as the resident of the apartment complex. So Armenta established that. Her testimony concerned the apartment complex and the vehicle evidence. Y'all remember this the first time that we seen a image of the Camaro sitting directly outside Jocy's apartment. You know what I'm saying? On some stalker-ish. Matter of fact, I got it. Here we go, right here. Hold on. Here we go, right here. Bam. There we go, right there. There go Camaro sitting right there, directly in front of Jocy's apartment. So the state was establishing the location before introducing the surveillance footage. Because do y'all remember, before they even got into the surveillance footage with Armenta, they showed her a map of the apartments. They was establishing the location. Before they even got into the surveillance. All right. So then the defense crosses him Armenta, but they couldn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all about the pictures. So we go from Jocy. Beginning of the timeline, establishing her relationships with Devin Brown, MO3, the fact that MO3 spent the night and left her house. Then we get to Armenta, establishing the location of the apartment, and establishing that Keyone, or she does have video footage of Keyone stalking the apartments. All right? Do y'all see the flow of these testimonies? Excuse me. Do y'all see the flow of these testimonies? I hope my audio ain't go out, man. She needs to be brought back to debunk the lies. I'm not accusing her, but I know what I heard. And she lied a lot. I don't give a fuck who get mad. Hey, yeah, it was like I said, the state most definitely poked a couple holes, but the reason why I'm not gonna waste my time going down a rabbit holes, because it don't matter. It don't matter to the trial. Trust and believe. If it mattered, the state would have most definitely did a redirect. Again, with the state's mission and some of these people in the MO3 sector, they share two different missions. A lot of these people want to, and I ain't talking about you, Niche, because I know how you rock, but a lot of these people want to see Jocy go down more than they want to see MO3 get justice. You know what I'm saying? The state want MO3 to get justice. You know what I'm saying? So it's two completely different missions. All right. So we got this right here from from our Vanessa, our mentor, the next door neighbor. Now, one interesting thing that came out in her testimony. Is we found out that Jocy most definitely reached out to her about the video footage, which I can see why people will be raising eyebrows, especially they already speculating about Jocy whatever. But to me, it didn't really do nothing to me. Because for one, she did it after the police had already got the footage. So it ain't like she was trying to get in front of nothing. Y'all feel me? She reached out to the lady about the footage after the police had already obtained the footage, which leads me to believe that she wasn't trying to get in front of anything. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, there was a big conversation about who tried to get the footage or whatever. And today we learned that Jocy most definitely. Now they were saying that the sisters went up there, physically went to that woman's apartment and tried to get the footage. That's not how it happened. Jocy contacted the woman, reached out to her, tried to get her footage, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And we also learned that Rainwater, you know what I'm saying, it was also said that Rainwater went up there with some goons. Rainwater went up there with some goons and scared the lady. Woo. We didn't hear nothing about that today. All right? We didn't hear nothing about that today. So, you know what I'm saying? Those are two things that came from Vanessa, our mentor's her testimony that we learned today. We finally got a picture of the Camaro sitting outside. And again, I believe that there is a video that the state is going to play with this video. These testimonies that we're seeing right now are just establishing the foundation and authenticating the evidence. I believe we will see the video from this apartment. And the lady also said that she has on video Jocy running out the apartment, crying on the phone, yelling, mad, and all of that. Now, a lot of people, when they heard that, they thought there was an aha moment. But I want to direct y'all to Jocy's Dallas Global interview. Go listen to Jocy's Dallas Global interview. Jocy already said that. Jocy already said that the woman had her on camera when she first found out that MO3 died. She ran out the house, cursing, screaming, and crying. Jocy already said that. So, you know what I'm saying? According to Jocy, that's what this about. She went on the phone arguing with nobody, or nothing like that. According to Jocy, she said that's when she found out MO3 was dead, and she ran out the house crying, mad, and cursing. All right. Again, you can go check that out on the Dallas Global interview that she did. All right. So from Vanessa, we get into Liz Mathis Powell. Now we get into Liz Mathis Powell, the Arroyo apartment surveillance footage. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this witness, now, hold on, my bad, my ear itching. Excuse me, y'all. Now, Liz Mathis Powell, she was very important. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because the more videos, right? And I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna try my best to line all these still frames up for y'all and see, do y'all see what I see? But the more videos that we have of this Camaro, the more that the jury see and hear black Camaro is better. You know what I'm saying? That does a benefit for the state. The more that the jury see and hear black Camaro, you know what I'm saying? That does a number for the state. So now we get into the vehicle trail. So Liz Mathis Powell, again, she's the lady who provided the stealth video footage from the apartments. Now, y'all help me out in the chat, because I do have some still frames. Man, if let's just go and get into it, man. Because the next guy, after Liz Mathis Powell was the Mexican guy from Texas Elite Collision. All right, now y'all remember I went live, Legal Chess, you know what I'm saying, with some breaking news, you know what I'm saying, letting y'all know that they located the Camaro. Y'all remember that? You know what I'm saying? Now, I was 50% wrong, because based off the subpoena, my prediction was they located the Camaro inside of Texas Elite Collision. And you know what I'm saying? We went on to speculate about how it could possibly have been hidden there, whatever the case may be. But today we found out that Actually, the footage came from outside of Texas Elite Collision. All right, so let me show y'all where we left with today. Let me look at the chat, make sure nobody's saying my audio. All right, so let's go. Let me show y'all how this lined up in my head today. All right, so we have, and y'all help me out because I don't know if these are in order or not. So they said Keywan White arrived. They said Keywan White arrived at the apartments at around 6 something o'clock. You know what I'm saying? At 11:10. Correct? Y'all with me? Let me make sure we good. They said Keywan White arrived at the apartments around 6 o'clock on November the 10th. Okay. All right. So there go Keywan entering the apartments. Here go Keywan stalking the apartments. Okay. Follow me now. Follow me, because this where my mind, this how my brain pieced this together. I'm gonna look back and forth from the chat. All right, okay. Y'all let me know if my audio go out. All right, so let's start over. Keywan entering the apartments. Keywan stalking the apartments. Parked right there in front of Jocy house. This is MO3 leaving the apartments. Now, I forgot to grab the other picture of this, but 20 seconds after this frame, you will see the black Camaro leaving the apartments as well. I forgot to add that picture. I wish I would have did it. I forgot. But 20 seconds after MO3 left the apartments, Keywan White was most definitely behind him. Did y'all see that as well? So I don't want nobody just taking my word for it. Did y'all see that? Just see this as well. They showed this still image of MO3 leaving the apartments. Then they had another still image from 20 seconds before, 20 seconds after, with Keywan leaving the apartments. Do y'all remember that? Okay, no, this is not MO3 arriving. This is MO3 leaving the apartments. This is MO3 leaving the apartments. Am I correct? Also, hold on, this is MO3 coming in. Okay, all right, okay. That's why X. I knew I kind of got him. Okay, all right. So boom, let's do it like this. Let me switch them around, right? So that means I forgot 2 screenshots. It's all good. Like I told you, I'm under the weather, y'all. Please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got to start with this one. All right, so this is MO3 entering the apartments, right? Because I'm still going to line this up for y'all. So this is MO3 entering the apartments, right? Keywan entering the apartments, 6 o'clock that night. All right. Keywan White stalking the apartments. Okay. Now I'm gonna need for y'all to use y'all brain and recollect, because I don't have these pictures, but we all seen the images of MO3 leaving the apartments, then Keywan leaving the apartments. Correct? Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that. If anybody remember that, let me know. We all seen MO3 leave and Keywan leave behind them. Okay, cool. So let's move on. All right. So boom. We get to the steel frames from outside of Texas Elite Collision. We see MO3 riding by. Now, according to the man who provided this footage, Texas Elite Collision is like 4 or 5 miles away from 35. So let's start over. We at the apartments. Bam, MO3 coming in. Keywan White coming in at night. All right. And then you got the pictures of MO3 leaving. Hold on. Keywan White stalking the apartments. MO3 leave, Keywan leave 20 seconds behind him. Now they right here. I think this was Ledbetter, I want to believe. I think he said this is on Ledbetter, like 4 or 5 miles away from 35. All right. You see MO3, Keywan right behind him. Right behind him. Right behind him. Again, this is 4 to 5 miles away from 35. Then we get to here. Boom. On the highway. See MO3, you see Keywan. This is where the chase began. Then we all know how it ended. Boom, on the highway. Now tell me, I wish I would have had them other 2 pictures, but just tell me this don't make sense to y'all. Tell me this don't make sense to y'all. Now this is vehicle identification. We still gotta, the state still have to tie Key One to this Camaro, but we ain't got there yet. But just proving that this Camaro was most definitely stalking and was the Camaro that stalked me, that chased MO3 down and unalive him. Does this not make sense? Does not make sense? Exactly. Paint the picture. Paint the picture. Let's do it one more time. MO3 coming in apartments that night. This 11:10. MO3 coming in apartments that night. Key One coming in apartments. The next day, got Key One stalking the apartments. Here you go, MO3, on Ledbetter, approximately probably 4 or 5 miles away from 35. Key One still right behind them. Here we go, on the highway. Then, ultimately, the ending of the highway. That Camaro been in the picture since 11:10, man. Since 11:10. This Camaro been in the picture since 11:10. All the way up until 11:11. So with that being said, don't get lost in all the mud that the defense, because this is what the defense is trying to do to the jury. That the defense want to muddy up all of this stuff so the jury can lose track of what to believe or what's being said. Let us not fall for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what come out the defense mouth. You know what I'm saying? The state did a hell of a job painting a picture with vehicle identification. Because we already established, because think about where we at, right? Let's rewind. Jocy established the beginning of the timeline. Her relationship with Devin. Her relationship with MO3. She established the fact that MO3 spent the night at her house and left her apartment. Okay? Then we got Vanessa, the next door neighbor. She established the fact that she most definitely had the video footage of Key One, the Camaro. All right. So you go from the establishing the people, right? The relationships, the people, the location, the beginning of the timeline. Then you get into the Camaro, identifying the Camaro. All right. And like I just showed you, I'm gonna do it one more time. The Camaro was always in the picture, stalking. Now, come on now. Now, I don't really believe in coincidences, but God damn it, because I know a lot of people say, man, anybody have a black Camaro. What's the chances that everywhere MO3 went, every time you see this Honda, you see a Camaro. Wherever MO3 was at, you see a Camaro. Every time you see a Honda, you see a Camaro. Honda, Camaro. Honda and Camaro. Honda and Camaro. This is not a coincidence, my people. This is not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence, man. You know what I'm saying? So me having a good perspective on what the state mission is, what the state's assignment is, the state did a very good job today. Now, the defense did a very good job too, poking holes in the story. You know what I'm saying? The defense did a very good job poking holes in the story. But again, we are in the phase of establishing the foundation. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Eventually, the state gonna have to hurry up and get into the physical identification part. What tie all of this to Key One? I can see the state getting to that towards the end of tomorrow, towards the middle or the end of tomorrow. Because I think now we are into the evidentiary phase, right? Because after we establish the Camaro, they start getting into the forensics of things they found in MO3 car, the bullet holes and stuff like that. So that goes into the evidentiary finding when it comes to the Honda. Now, I don't believe they ever recovered the physical Camaro. So I don't think we're going to hear anything about what they found in the Camaro because I don't think they have it. All right. So now we went from establishing the Camaro to the forensics and the evidentiary findings. So now you have the officers who searched the MO3 car. You know what I'm saying? MO3 most definitely had $17,000 in his car. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of debunked the $70,000 rumor. And like I said earlier, there was a good fact to establish, because if you know a nigga got $17,000 on him and you don't rob him, then by default, cuz that's a hit. Especially if you can't prove your own smoke with Mo3. If Key1 can't prove his own, like, why would Key1 do that to Mo3? He didn't rob him. All his jewelry, thousands of dollars, was still on his person in the car. So this wasn't a robbery attempt. Key1 don't have no personal smoke with Mo3 that we know of. So this wasn't no Key1 versus Mo3 beef. This was a hit. That's the only option. Am I tripping? What's another option? This was most definitely a hit. So that's what I took from them establishing the fact that Mo3 had all their money in his car and on his person, and he didn't get robbed. Because they did a similar thing in the Young Dolph case. You know what I'm saying? Because them boys could have robbed Young Dolph, but they didn't. You know why? Because it was a hit. It was a hit. You know what I'm saying? It was a hit. So then we get into he said bingo, and that's why they showed Mo3 money as evidence. Exactly. Because they did a similar thing in the Young Dolph case. Didi said, I was surprised to hear he was walking around with that much money on him. I never understood that about street dudes, where, you know, niggas don't have bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? And when Mo3, he most definitely had a bank account, but, you know, niggas keep a little money on them, man. You know what I'm saying? The Mo3 was fresh out of Cali. Probably, you know what I'm saying? They're probably a little show money. Nika said, I think the biggest takeaway from me today was the officer taking the door apart to find the shell casings, and there was none in the car. Man, yeah. I remember me and my hair was going back and forth about was there any bullets in the car? You know what I'm saying? Well, we most definitely found out today that the car was most definitely shot up. Now, was the car shot up because it was getting hit up while Mo3 was driving? I still don't think that. I think that Key1, when Mo3 got out the car, Key1 was getting out the car. Key1 didn't get a chance to see where Mo3 was. By the time Key1 locked eyes on that Honda, both doors was open. And he just started sweeping that motherfucker. He just started sweeping. That's why you seen shell casings all on the other side of the highway, because he was just sweeping that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you see the bullets in the doors and all this stuff. There would be casings in the car. Facts. But like I said, man, that was just my little takeaways from today. You know what I'm saying? Again, another trap house was most definitely mentioned. More guns were showed. I'm excited to see. I ain't gonna make no predictions right now, but I am excited to see how and when those guns come back up. You know what I'm saying? Because we still ain't got to ballistics. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do those serial numbers on those guns? Because they showed one gun with the picture of the serial numbers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of talk about bullets and stuff. So is the ballistics gonna match? Like, I'm just anxious to see, you know what I'm saying, how these guns come back up. You know what I'm saying? How these guns come back up. And it's kind of where the day left off at. You know what I'm saying? Josh, I say yes, Josh, because the tires on the black round truck were shredded. They shot that motherfucker up. I ain't gonna lie. Motive, hit and robbery. I mean, hit and not a robbery. Now, facts. King of the Jungle said, just like Straight Drop them. Drop was doing it mostly for a record deal. Exactly. Especially that Glock 19. And yeah, it's very interesting they continue to show two guns, man. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting to see that they are constantly showing two guns. But did I miss anything? These are just my highlights. Again, y'all, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little under the weather. You know what I'm saying? I was probably 60% not gonna do this today. I said, no, let me stay committed. Let me do what I need to do and give these people at least a good enough breakdown. You know what I'm saying? To where we can move forward into tomorrow. But look, and I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell y'all too much over here, because if y'all over here right now, instead of being some of the places that y'all can be, then they let me know that y'all pretty much intelligent. Y'all pretty much appreciate truth, logic, and critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure it's some BS going on somewhere, some lies narratives being spread that y'all can listen to. So I don't feel like I have to preach too much to y'all. I think we on the same page. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I want us to understand is that the state is establishing certain facts. They are lining up and establishing certain facts that are going to make sense later. All right? Let me play this one more time. Before we get up out of here. Let me play this one more time because I feel like we're gonna have to play this a lot. Let me remove this real quick. I feel like we're gonna have to revisit this a lot. Because every time somebody hit a panel and say the state ain't doing this, the state ain't doing that, I don't think they heard Tommy Adams in the beginning. So let me play this one more time so we can make sure we understand the state's goal. Because it's just like a book, right? You can't read a book from your point of view. If you read a book, then you have to read the book from the author's point of view. So if we're going to follow this trial, we're going to have to follow this trial from the state's point of view. What is the state trying to accomplish? What is the state trying to establish with every witness, with every detail, every trial day? What is the state's mission? What is the state's agenda? All right? Not what Josh want to see happen. Not what, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else. No, what is the state trying to achieve? It's just like a book. You cannot read a book from your point of view. You have to read a book from the author's point of view. So let's listen to Tommy Adams tell us once again what the state will be achieving over the following days as this Key One's trial progresses.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a long 2 days to start. The 14 of y'all are the ones that could hear the facts and evidence that are going to come from that witness stand, and for that we are thankful. You've heard a lot about the law, and I'm going to try and give you a roadmap now of what I believe the evidence and the witness testimony is going to show you over the next 2 weeks. And it boils down to one simple thing. There was a hitman on the highway, and that hitman was the defendant, Key One White. This case took place right around noon on November 11th of 2020 on I-35 as you approach into downtown Dallas, right before you get to the zoo. A man jumps out of a black Camaro after stopping at noon, broad daylight, cars all over the freeway. The victim, in a gold Honda, gets out of his car, tries to go to the passenger side looking for something, realizes there's nothing there or can't get to it in time. He takes off running. And it's not just my words, you're going to see it. Because a Kroger truck had a dash cam, and you will get to see the last seconds of Melvin Noble's life as that man chased him down with a ski mask and hunted him like an animal. You're going to hear from witnesses who were on that highway. You're going to see some of their photos and see what appears to be Mr. Noble take even his last few breaths. But it wasn't just about that day. In fact, the defendant, at about 6 p.m. the night before, had gone over to the Arroyo Apartments in West Dallas. And he sat there and stalked Mr. Noble like an animal. And then about 11:45 the next day, you'll see surveillance video of both of them leaving, going down Ledbetter, and then getting on the highway. What you're going to come to find out is Melvin Noble was known, not just in Dallas, not just in the state, but nationally and internationally, for his amazing talents as a rapper, an artist, but he was so much more than that. He was a son, he was a brother, and he was a father. What you're also going to learn is that in the years leading up to 2020, there was a beef that was going on in Dallas, Texas, between really two rising stars in the rap scene, a third rapper, I guess, and Trap Boy Freddy. But there was a beef between Melvin Noble, our victim, also known as MO3, or Bubba, as his family calls him, and Yellow Beezy. Real name is Marquise Conway. You're going to hear testimony, and there's, as defense told you yesterday in Fort Ira, there's terabytes and terabytes and 250 witnesses. I promise I respect y'all's time enough to not call 250 witnesses. I'm going to try and call just the right amount for y'all to have everything that you need to go back there and find the defendant guilty of capital murder. But it will take some time to develop it. There'll be people from Dallas Police Department, Dallas Fire and Rescue. There'll be experts on cell phone mapping, cell phone extraction. You'll see financial records. You'll hear from the FBI. You're going to hear from the ATF. You're going to hear from Ms. Noble. And what I want you to remember was yesterday, from those of you that had Fort Ira yesterday, 2 days ago, for those of you who had it 2 days ago, was I want you to remember that puzzle that Ms. Biggins put up and talked about the pieces. And I think it's important. I don't typically like to use that example, but in this case, more than any other, I think it's important. Because you're going to hear a lot of evidence that at the moment might not make sense to you. And that's okay. Just know that if it's being brought forward, it's being brought forward for a reason. So over the next week, week and a half, know that every piece.
Y'all heard that? He said, just know. Y'all might see some evidence that by itself, y'all may think it may not make sense to you. But just know, if we present it, it's going to make sense. If we present it, it's going to make sense. Let's go.
We bring every witness, it will tie in at the end. And I'm just asking that you be patient with us and know that we have a lot to get through in the years that came before this and the investigation that took place in November of 2020 and the following investigation afterwards. You will have no doubt that it was the defendant that day. And that after he killed Melvin Noble, Bubba, he went and burned up his clothes. A week later, he tries to get out of town. You're going to hear from him on a call where he talks about just being paid $20,000. And ultimately, when he speaks to Detective Barnes, who's a task force officer with the ATF, and he sits down with Mr. White, you're going to hear that unprovoked, when asked about why does he think Melvin Noble was killed, he's going to bring up Yellow Beezy and the beef, because he knows. Now, he will distance himself from his involvement, but you're going to see text messages. You're going to see videos. You're going to see interviews. When we talk about those pieces of the puzzle, and as you put them together, as this all comes together, there's going to be only one just verdict. And I want you to remember those questions about who would you hire? Why would you hire them? And when you watch some of these videos, who would do and act like this? And what would cause a person to do this in broad daylight with no regard for anybody else on that highway and who else they may injure? At the end of this, we're going to ask that you return the only just verdict in this case. And that's a verdict guilty on capital murder. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that will most definitely happen. So yes, man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all gonna hear people every trial saying, man, they ain't did this, they ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? But before I'm finna get up out of here, but let's go through 2 days in, right? strategy, because y'all know his legal chess. We look for the strategy. What have the state established in 2 days, right? Because a lot of people really missing the point. A lot of people really missing what's going on, because it's like watching a Floyd Mayweather fight. You don't see how great Floyd Mayweather is, because he ain't, you know what I'm saying, going out there like Mike Tyson. It's a more technical fight right now. So a lot of people are missing the jab. They missing the good counters, the good defensive counter moves. You know what I'm saying? So let me show y'all something real quick. So, of course, you know what I'm saying, they established the Camaro vehicle identity, right? And so by default, a lot of people gonna say, well, they gotta establish the fact that there was Key1 driving the Camaro. But what have the state combined in the last 2 days? What have we gathered in the last 2 days, right? Vehicle identification, Jocy's timeline, Devin's connection to Jocy, phone location and records, communications, highway footage, eyewitness testimony, and physical and forensic evidence. All right? Let me repeat that. Vehicle identification, Jocy's timeline, Devin's connection to Jocy, phone and location records, communications, highway footage, eyewitness testimony, and physical and forensic evidence. They all will point back to Key1 White. They all will point back to Key1 White. So no, they will never have to physically identify Key1 White and say that's his face, that's him. No, when they get done, the circumstantial chain of events that's gonna line up, it's not gonna look like coincidence. Let me show y'all this example one more time, because this is just one example. Let's do the cars one more time. To show y'all how circumstantial evidence can most definitely put a nigga in the dirt. And it's just one example. Let's do it again. MO3 arriving at the apartment. This circumstantial now. Circumstantial evidence. They ain't showed nothing. Let's go. MO3 arriving at the apartments. Key1 arriving at the apartment that night. It's around 6 o'clock on November the 10th. All right. Key1 White stalking the apartments. Then I don't have these two pictures, but we all seen MO3 leave the apartments. Then 20 seconds later, Key1 White leaves the apartments. All right. They end up on Ledbetter. This is Ledbetter. They on Ledbetter, which is 4 or 5 miles away from Highway 35. So they end up on Ledbetter. You see MO3 ride by first. Key1 shortly after him. Black Camaro. They end up on the highway. We all seen this. They end up on the highway. Black Camaro, Honda, Key1, MO3. It ended on the highway. Black Camaro, Honda, Key1 White, MO3. So they already building a hell of a circle, because I think people are looking for what they not gonna get. Now, well, let me not say that, because 2 days I can't speak factually in this trial about what we're gonna see in the future. But I'm gonna say this: the stuff the state say they have enough direct evidence, whether it's witnesses, Key1 White's own words, and they have a hell of a lot of strong circumstantial evidence. And combined, this shit gonna make sense, man. So just give it time. You know what I'm saying? Just give it time and let the state continue to build this. All right. But with that being said, man, look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry, man, that I didn't stay as long as y'all probably wanted me to. But I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? And plus, every trial day ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Every trial day ain't gonna be one of those. You know what I'm saying? But with every trial day comes a legal strategy. And it ain't gonna take me 2 hours to break down on legal strategy to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think we did a good enough job. You know what I'm saying? Establishing and going through what the state tried to establish today. Y'all agree? Did y'all have a better understanding of some things that's going on? If not, let me know. I'll stay here for an extra 10 minutes. Now, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, too. I'm gonna go live tomorrow night. Like I told y'all, y'all might get a 2 hour and 30-minute live. Hell, you might get a 30-minute live. But no matter what, you're gonna get some straight. We gonna get some straightening, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna leave her with a better understanding than what you came in here with. All right. Great recap, Josh. Now go blow your nose, and we'll try this again tomorrow. All right, man. All right, man. I'm gone, man. Big prize that spoke, man. Salute to y'all, man. Look, I love y'all. I might go over there and pull up on B-Way, man. You know what I'm saying? For at least 30 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying? But salute to y'all. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep y'all eyes, you know what I'm saying, on the goal, which is justice. Don't let these haters and these naysayers deter y'all from what's going on. The state is looking confident. I haven't seen the state appear to switch their plan. I haven't seen them get rattled. They look calm up there, which leads me to believe that the state know what they're doing, and that whatever the defense is trying to do, it ain't putting no hole in the state plans. All right. But salute to y'all, man. Y'all be easy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man. It's only us. Don't let them in, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to go doctor up on myself, man. Salute. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow night around about this same time, man. Salute.
God. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know fast in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush them. That's what I'm
body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in, we do it on taking back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep it pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got it straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion and L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cross account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's a warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in, we do it on taking back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah. So I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got it in your bushes till the morning if we got to.